Since quite ancient times, Japan has been known for its unique culture of beauty. The fude, or Japanese-style brush, has always played a significant role in this culture. The Hakuhodo company has a long history of making fine fude brushes, crafted for ease of use and created in the traditional way using carefully selected materials. The superb quality of Hakuhodo brushes has earned an international reputation. Hiroshima is situated in the west of Japan, 800 kilometers from Tokyo. Hakuhodo's headquarters are located in a leafy suburb of this city. From this office, our dedicated staff fulfill orders coming in from customers around the world. From makeup to fine point brushes for painting, Hakuhodo produces its entire range of fude brushes here in Hiroshima, using traditional techniques handed down over the centuries. Only the very finest animal hair is used for our brushes, and we select the best of the best. Different types of hair possess different qualities. We choose the most suitable type for each application. Twisted hairs, those with no tip, and other unsuitable hairs are removed by combing. This technique of removing all but the most suitable hairs requires the hand of a highly skilled and experienced artisan. The process leaves mostly hairs with delicate gleaming white tips. By the end, every single unsuitable hair will have been plucked out. For each kind of brush, hairs of the appropriate variety are carefully mixed to ensure uniformity and even quality. The process of forming the tip of the brush is called kushiwari. A uniformly mixed batch of hairs is combed straight, then separated by hand into identical bundles. Makeup brushes are formed by inserting a bundle of hair into a mold called a koma. This gives the tip of the brush the required rounded shape. The different skills of many experienced artisans go into the making of every brush. Hakuhodo has developed a mass production system capable of meeting growing worldwide demand while still using traditional techniques to ensure the highest quality. Currently, we produce 500,000 brushes each month. Hakuhodo's president is also a proud master of the traditional techniques, and he personally takes part in the final inspection process to ensure that his company's quality remains unbeatable.
使う人がね、
As I check the
使い
brushes,
やすい
I'm always thinking about better ways to make them easier and more effective for our customers to use.
こう検品しながらでも
After all, that's the whole reason why we make them.
作ってますよね。ですから全部自分が
I wish I could inspect every single brush personally before it leaves our factory.
まあそんだけ責任感
That's the level of responsibility I feel for our products.
強いものがあります。
Fude brushes have long been essential tools in many Japanese traditional arts and crafts, and this is still the case today. The Toso technique for modeling lifelike heads, feet, and hands for Toso Ningyo dolls originated in the 17th century in the early Edo period. Here in Japan's old capital, Kyoto, we've come to meet a man who has been making dolls for over half a century. Master doll maker Komao Hayashi is a living national treasure, holder of the important intangible cultural property Toso Ningyo. Toso is a clay-like modeling material blended with paulownia wood sawdust and wheat starch. Applied to the surface of a carved wooden doll, it produces a rounded, lifelike effect. Over the Toso, layers of colored washi craft paper are applied to create the textures of skin and clothing. Different shades of color are achieved by adding multiple layers. What really brings the doll to life is the final process called kaigen, in which a fude brush is used to paint the details of the face, eyes, and mouth. For Hayashi, the fude is a vital tool that allows him complete freedom of expression.
The fude plays an extremely important role in the final kaigen process. It's through the power of the fude that I'm able to give the work its essential finishing touches. Psychologically speaking, you could say that the fude is the tool that lets me express reality through the dolls I make. I think it also adds a great deal of pleasure to the doll making process for me.
Kutaniware is one of the major styles of Japanese ceramics, distinguished by patterns that completely cover the surface. Kutaniware became very popular in Europe in the 19th century. Buzan Fukushima is a leading specialist in the Akai Saibyo method that is used for adding the distinctive red patterns to Kutaniware. As the major exponent of this technique, Fukushima has been designated an intangible cultural asset by Ishikawa Prefecture. The fude brush, used to apply the red Akai pigment, is so fine it can paint lines as thin as a human hair. Fukushima believes that it is the quality of his brushes that allow him to effortlessly excel at his craft.
I've now reached a certain age, and I feel more strongly than ever the desire to create a legacy to leave behind me. And for this I need the very finest brushes. For a craftsman, good tools are as vital as the skill of his hand or his eye. As I paint and the design gradually appear, it feels as if all my accumulated skill and experience is flowing out from the tip of my brush. The brush is the tool through which I convey what I want to express. It really is that important to what I do.
Maiko, or apprentice geisha, represent the traditional Japanese ideal of feminine beauty. Maiko first appeared in the Edo period, in the golden era of Japanese cosmetics culture. With a career spanning over 60 years, Tomiko Minami is one of the few traditional Japanese beauty artists still practicing this craft.
A touch of red here is said to bring out a young woman's charm. The color red expresses loveliness. The fine tip of this fude lets me draw thin lines and add color exactly the way I want to.
The use of fude to apply makeup has a long history, and the techniques have barely changed over the years. These traditional brush techniques gave rise to today's makeup fude, a powerful tool in any woman's makeup kit. Hakuhodo makes an extensive range of brushes using different shapes and materials to match specific applications. We have hundreds of styles to choose from. A set of fude brushes can transform a woman's personal makeup routine, making it immensely pleasurable as well as far more effective. Helping you make yourself the way you want to be. Hakuhodo Fude Makeup Brushes. The Hakuhodo showroom in the fashionable Aoyama district of Tokyo. Here, you can examine and handle over 500 types of fude to find the brush that's best for you. Hakuhodo has showrooms throughout Japan. We also sell worldwide using our comprehensive website and service desk, originally set up to provide support for our U.S. customers. Hakuhodo also exhibits at the International Makeup Artist Trade Shows held each year in 6 cities around the world. In recognition of the company's excellence in traditional manufacturing techniques, Hakuhodo was given the Prime Minister's Prize, the highest of the Monozukuri Nippon Grand Awards. Inspired by its roots in Japanese crafts, Hakuhodo is now seeking to supply brushes to traditional artisans in other countries.
日本にこういうのがあるよと。ここへ行ったらもう何でもできる。
I'm currently working on spreading the word internationally about what we can do here at Hakuhodo,
いいと思っていろいろこう勉強。
to let artisans around the world know that they can approach us and we'll do our best to make the brushes they need.
使って使う人。
Always been my greatest ambition to make the very finest
そう
brushes
いうものを作っていきたい。自分
and to share in the pleasure my clients take in using them to create beauty.
Our goal is brushes that are superbly easy to use, brushes that are extremely functional and made to the highest quality. In pursuing the evolution of the fude brush, we at Hakuhodo are happy to know that we are enhancing the beauty of so many lives around the globe.